Morning, friends. Today we're going to read a story about Little Spot again. And this time, Little Spot learns from home. So, this is a story about virtual classroom expectations. So, expectations are kind of like classroom rules. Hi, my name is Spot. I hear you're going to start learning online, and I'm here to help. That's great. Learning online is new for us, so any tips would be helpful. Absolutely. Learning virtually or online is like learning at school, but it feels a little bit different. Instead of learning in a physical classroom at school, you will be learning on a computer in a virtual classroom at home. You will still see your teacher and all the kids in your class, and they will be able to see you too, as long as we keep our video on. So that's going to be important, is that we can see your face, if it works, because sometimes it's not going to work. So you definitely don't want to be in your pajamas. Joining a virtual class is like going to school, so you should wear something comfortable and appropriate. This will help you get your mind ready to learn and help you stay on a schedule too. Eat before you join a class online. You don't want to have a grumbly stomach when you're trying to learn. Eating while you're in virtual classroom can be a distraction too, not only to you, but to your teacher and classmates too. Don't worry, your teacher will have scheduled snack breaks. Be organized and prepared. You should avoid getting up and leaving your classroom session. Having a water bottle nearby is a great idea in case you get thirsty. Make sure you have school supplies that your teacher recommends in close reach as well. And the biggest thing of all, and to think about our classroom stuff, Miss Wise will always let you know what you need when you need it before you need it. Okay? So the biggest thing of all is don't forget to go potty before you join your virtual class. That's very important. Make sure you go to the bathroom first. Find a good place to sit. You might want to sit on the floor or the couch, but this can get uncomfortable. When you are uncomfortable, you move around a lot. Try sitting in a chair. This will help you stay upright and focused. If you don't have a desk or a dining room chair, or a dining room chair is the same thing as our desk, so that will work too. Create a quiet space that is filled with very few distractions. So right now, Miss Weisel's pretty distracted, so I'm going to turn off my distraction. And look before you and look behind you, because teachers and students can see what is in the background of your computer camera. So make sure that it is appropriate too. So make sure the TV's off and the radio. You might have heard some dings in this video, so maybe Miss Weisel should have looked at this page first. Now look around you. Make sure all your toys are put away. So behind Miss Weisel's desk is a kind of a messy space. So my job today will be to clean up my space as well. And all of the food is out of reach. And any pets are in another room. We'll do a pet show and tell later this week, but right now we want to kind of keep them, if we can, at a distance because it can be kind of distracting if dogs are coming into our Google Meet times. Always try to be on time. When you're on time, it shows respect for your teacher and that you are responsible. Sometimes there can be technical problems. We saw that this morning. So always try to join a virtual class 5 minutes early. This way, an adult can make sure your computer is fully charged, your camera works, and your microphone is muted. So that's something we're going to try is practice coming in muted. And then when I call on you, you can unmute your screen. So that's going to be something we'll try later, either today or tomorrow morning, because this morning was a fun experience. There was a lot going on. So maybe this book will give us some tips on how we can make tomorrow or later today a little bit better. Now you are ready to learn. You will be able to learn the best when your eyes are watching, your ears are listening, your mouths are quiet, your back is upright and not slouching. So we want to have good posture. And our hands are relaxed because we have our hands all over the place. It can be kind of crazy and kind of distracting to other friends. when you have something to say, make sure you raise your hand. So how you can do that on a screen is just kind of put your hand up. Because if I see that your hand is up and it is still up, I'll like, oh, they have a question or they want to say something. So then we're not blurting over each other because that's going to be important. Like it is in a classroom, it's also going to be important when we're online learning. Also be sure that your microphone is turned on so your teacher and classmates can hear you. So after I call on you, that's when we want to make sure our microphones go on because some of us, there are some siblings and some twins in our classes. And so that means two siblings might be on an iPad at the same time. And we noticed this morning that when there's a lot going on and there's two family members on an iPad at the same time, there's an echo that happens. So what's going to be really important for those families is that we sit further apart or both of you be on one iPad and that just will show us, oh, they're both there. Because we noticed there were a lot of back and forth and there's a lot of echoing going on and that can be really hurtful to some friends' ears. So it's very important that we're being kind and taking a space away from each other. Now, if it doesn't work to have two family members on at the same time, just go on to one iPad and see if that works better. We'll try again tomorrow. It's going to be a learning process for sure. Wow, you both are working so hard. I hope I've helped make this experience a little easier. I can't wait to see how much you learn and how much fun you have with online learning. And then there's some other books that we might get to listen to later in the school year. So take a listen to this book, pause it, play it again. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll just take it one day at a time and moment by moment, maybe hour by hour, because this school year is going to be different. It's going to be an experience, but that doesn't mean we're going to give up or we're going to pout and be frustrated because you know what? We're all doing it together, and as long as we try and stay positive as best we can do anything. We got this. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.